Yes. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today, we're going to talk about how to use candlesticks for scalping. Trust me, you're going to love this one. So let's go. Now, today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys some examples of my trades that I took last week and this week so you guys can really understand what I'm talking about much better. Now, when it comes to candlesticks, guys, I want you to understand that a candlestick is not a strategy. I made that mistake when I first started out, right? So for example, I used to love the pin bar, right? Every time I saw a pin bar on the chart, every time it appeared on the chart, I would take a trade. So it doesn't matter what the market was doing. I was taking a trade if I saw a pin bar. And I want you to understand that a candlestick is not a strategy. It's just part of the strategy. The first thing you want to do when you're trading is you want to understand the context, right? What is the market doing? Is it trending up? Is it trending down? And then after that, you have to have your levels in place. So you are waiting for a price to come to a certain level, right? I use supply and demand for my levels, and I use support and resistance. We're going to get into that later. And then when the market goes to those levels, we need some type of confirmation to tell us, okay, now it's time to enter the market. Now, you could just blindly buy the level if you want to, but I believe that it's better for you to wait for confirmation, especially if you're first starting off. I still wait for confirmation. Sometimes I do buy the levels if I feel like this is a nice key level. But for the most part, I'm looking for a candlestick confirmation. We're going to go over that. Okay, so let's talk about what candlesticks to use to enter the market. If you know me by now, you know I like to keep things as simple as possible. When I'm trading, I'm usually using these two candlesticks. So let me show you guys real quick. So right here, guys, to the left, we have a bullish candlestick, okay? The first one is a candlestick that has a nice tail to it, right? I call it a rejection bar or a nice tail bar, whatever you want to call it, right? And the next one is a nice bullish bar. It usually closed right at its high, okay? So that's what you're looking for. Now, the next one is the same thing, right? A nice rejection bar, all right? And then you have a nice bearish bar that usually closed right at its low, okay? So I'm going to go on the chart and I'm going to show you guys some examples. All right, so right here we have a nice example of the market is bullish, right? It's going straight up. And then we're looking for the market to come to a key level. Now, we can use candlesticks for key levels too. So right here, guys, we have aggressive buying to the upside. You see this right here, okay? So right here, overall, the market is shooting up, right? We know that the market looks bullish, so we're probably going to look for longs, right? Now, when we see that, then we're looking for a key level. We have a nice aggressive move to the upside. This is where we're going to use candlesticks too. So notice how we have 1, 2, 3, 4 green candles in a row. That's going up, straight up, right? That's telling us that there are big buyers in the market because me and you can't push up the market with our buying power. You have to have millions and billions of dollars to be able to push up the market like this. So we know that, all right, there are big players in the market that's pushing up the market, and we are using candlesticks to see it, right? So we see that there are 4 green candles in a row. Now, when the market comes back to that buying, okay, that's called demand. So we have a nice demand area right here. So let me erase this and show you guys the nice demand area right here, guys. Now, as soon as the market touched that demand area, what do we have? We have a nice bullish bar closing right at the high, right? So as soon as that bullish bar closes, it's best to wait for it to close. When price goes above that bullish bar, we want to get in, right? And we can actually put our stop loss either below the bullish bar or you can put it below the demand area. It's up to you, okay? And we're looking for continuation to the upside. So let me show you guys another example. Okay, so here is a down example. The market is trending down. So instead of looking for demand, now we're looking for supply, which is aggressive selling to the downside, right? So we see this right here, aggressive selling right here, all right? So we know, okay, there are big players in the market and we want to follow the big players because they are able to move the market, right? So now we have to wait for the market to come back to that selling so we can see if they want to sell it some more. Now notice how it came back to this key area right here, which is supply, right? And what do we have right here? A nice rejection bar, okay? So As soon as I see that, I just wait for this bar to close, right? And then once the next bar goes below that bar, I'm in the market and I'm looking for profits, right? And remember, you can't just make this a strategy. You can't just take every single rejection bar that you see. You have to understand the overall picture. That is key. Now, for all your new traders out here, I do have a supply and demand indicator that helps you detect supply and demand if you are not used to it. Let me show you guys real quick. All right, so you see right here, the indicator is showing you supply. So every time it sees aggressive selling, right? Notice how we have aggressive selling right here and the market showing the supply. The market never came back to here. So there's no trades. Now another supply right here. We have aggressive selling to the downside, right? And then we have another aggressive selling to the downside. So every time you see that, you're going to see the candle, you're going to see a different color, and then you're going to see S, which stands for supply, right? And this actually comes with buy and sell confirmations. So let me show you that real quick. So notice how we have these short confirmations in the market. Now, these are only good if it's at a key level. So right here, we have supply, right? And it gives you a short confirmation. Boom, it went to the downside. Again, right here. Came to this supply right here, give you a short confirmation, boom, to the downside. So again, another supply right here, another short confirmation, boom, to the downside, right? Now, you don't want to rely on this, but it will help you get your feet wet if you are a beginner, right? Now, if you want to check this out, the only way you get this is with my program. It actually comes with my program for free. So that's how you get your hands on this, right? So let me show you guys some trades that I took last week and this week. All right, so right here, we have a support area, right? That's another key area that we want to look for when we are trading. So notice how when the market hits this support area, we get rejection, rejection, rejection. Now, this red bar right here is when the market opens, right? I like to trade when the market opens. I really don't like to trade before that. So I was waiting for the market to open. Notice how we have another rejection right here. When we got that rejection, boom. As soon as the market went above that bar, I got in, and basically I rolled this baby all the way to this supply zone right here, right? Now, I do have a little clip for you guys. I just did a quick recording. So let me show you guys this clip right here. Now, if you look to the left, I'm up 15K on that one trade, all right? So let me show you guys the next example. All right, so here's another example. This is another trade that I took. So right here, you see this green line. This is a daily resistance, okay? So the market came to the resistance. It went a little bit above resistance, but it started to sell off. Now, notice how when it starts to sell off, we have this nice aggressive candle to the downside, okay? So to me, I would say, okay, we are at resistance. We have supply right here. I want to see how the market reacts when we get to that supply zone. So notice how as soon as we get to that supply zone, boom, we got a first rejection bar. Honestly, I didn't get in that bar because I wanted to see how the market is going to react some more, because pretty much if you look at this, the market's still up. It's really a counter trend trade, but still I wanted to look for a little bit more confirmation. So the next candlestick right here, we had a nice bearish candlestick, boom, closing right at its low. I got in right there when price went below this candlestick right here, and I had a nice 4-to-1 trade on this right here, okay? And if you look at the screenshot right here, I made 5K on this trade, right? So let me show you guys another trade that I took. Now, this is the live example right here. This is a trade that I took today. Now, overall, we had a nice bullish move to the upside. To me, I was looking for longs only. I was looking to buy the market. So I'm looking for the market to pull back to a key level. Notice that we have support, 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 support right here. So I'm looking to see if the market is going to pull back to that support and just give me a nice candlestick so I can take that trade. So let me fast forward this to show you guys what happened next. So boom, it hit the nice support level right here. It gave me a nice rejection bar. You're going to see me get in the market right now. I got in the market. So I'm just waiting to see if the market continues to push up. I added a little bit more to this. So let me fast forward this so you guys can see what happened next. All right, so everything's looking good. You see me getting out the market because it hit my quick 1-to-1. Today is actually a FOMC news day, so I really didn't want to hold at all. I just wanted to just get a quick scalp. So if you look to the left, I'm up 2,000 for the day. So those are my trades. You see how I like to keep it as simple as possible. People, from my experience, they want to make this rocket science, but Honestly, guys, just keep it as simple as possible. Understand the direction and understand your key levels and attack the market when you see a nice candlestick that's giving you confirmation. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you don't have my trading program by now, make sure you check that out. It actually comes with the indicator I showed you guys earlier for free, and also have an early Christmas sale going on. So make sure you check that out below in the description. This is the lowest the price is gonna ever be this year. All right, so take advantage, because next year I'm gonna raise the price, so take advantage. If you guys have any questions, comment below, because I try to answer all you guys' questions. Thanks a lot for your time, and please have a great day.